Hello guys, good day and welcome to another brand new video on the light bag collection. So as you can see, I have illustration and the design down. So what we'll be making today is a travel backpack slash duffel backpack. I would say duffel backpack, but you can use it as traveling bag as well. So that's what we'll be making in today's video. So without no further ado, let's go into talking about the illustration. So this is what we are going to be making. As you can see, I hope you guys are seeing it clearly. These are all the measurements required. So at first, if you want to make any bag like this, you have to at least try as much as possible to sketch out your idea, because they say idea best work on paper. So when you sketch it out like this, as you can see, you have to cut. If you are making this particular bag, you have to cut 1, 2, 3 with the handle. You have to cut 5 panels. You have to cut 5 panels. The front, which is the side, 1 panel. The other side, 1 panel, which is 2. Then this, you cut this round, which is 1 panel. But in some situation, sometimes people decide to cut this side, the front side apart, the back side apart, then the under side apart, then sew it at the bottom so that it can give it a design look. But I'm not doing that in this situation. I'm sewing everything straight up. Then the handle, you make 2 handles. Then if you are making this strap from where the handle will be continue with the square ring to the under, you'll be cutting that as well. So if you want to cut the side, as you can see, the side measurement here is 12.5 by 12. The wideness is 12. The height of the side is 12.5. So that's what you cut. You cut it in the square, in the angle, should I say triangle or square. When you cut that, then if you want to shape, you measure 2 inch from this place to the edge. You measure 4 inch from down to the edge. Then you shape it round. That's where we get something like this. That's where we get something like this. I hope you guys are seeing it clearly. That's where we get something like this. So you measure 2 inch from here to here, then you measure 4 inch from this particular place to this place, then you shape it. That's what is happening here. Then on the bottom side, what is happening on the bottom side is you measure 2 inch from here to down here, then 2 inch from here to here, then you shape it. That's where you get this particular shape. Because if you do this, it will be much easier for you to calculate your side, which is also called gusset. So I'll be making a video dedicated to talk about gusset. So when you calculate this, you do it accurately, it will be much easier for you to calculate your gusset and get your gusset right. So that is by the way. So we continue now. The next thing you want to do is, after you finish shaping all this, you measure from the center, you indicate the center, you measure down here, you measure to the other side, so you get your length of the bag, the circumference I mean, which can also be the length, the circumference. Then at first, you have already determined how big you want the bag to be, which is this particular length here. So if it's 18 or 20 or 22 or 24 or even bigger than that, so you've determined that, then you know the circumference here, then you cut this out, you've shaped this already. Then your handle, you cut out your handle. So in this situation, if you are making something like this, the zip will be at the top. The zip will be 18 inch. As you can see, I say the zip is 18 inch here. Then the handle is 22 by 2 inch. The wideness of the hand is going to be 2 inch, just like I've cut. If you measure from here to here is 2 inch. Let me do that so that you guys can see it. As you can see, this is 2 inch. Then the length of the handle is 22 inch. So that is it. Then other than that, if you measure this accurately, correctly, it will give you 24, which is the circumference. I say side right, side left, bottom and the top. The full length is 42. And as you can see, I use my book, but if I'm working on a particular project or I'm using a different material that stretch or maybe did not stretch, after I finish cutting the edge, I measure this and cut the edge. I still use my tape to measure so that it will be accurate, because I want that accuracy. So as you can see, after I finish measuring this, it still give me 42. Actually, it's not full 42, it's supposed to be 43, but if after you measure your gusset, you try as much as possible to remove 1 inch because of all the edges here. When you are sewing, the edges on this particular place that will be stretching. Then you'll be adding the zip, so you have to minus 1 out of it. So that is it. And that is what we'll be making today. All this does not concern us today because we are not making an external pocket outside here, because most of the measurements here concern the external pocket. So if you want to sew your hand, in between the handle is 6 inch, then from the top zip to where you start sewing the handle is also 6 inch, and you can make it 5 inch or as you want it to look on your bag. Then let's check out this. Measure 6 inch from the zip to start sewing the handle down wherever it stops. Okay, so this is where the handle will be starting from, just as I have explained for you here. I normally do this down so that people will understand, or if I'm doing this next, because I have a lot of projects I'll be working on, so that I won't be thinking again on a different project. And the length of the hand is measured 22 with additional 10 inch each side to be sew round to the bottom of the bag. Okay, this is talking about bottom of the bag. If you are making this particular one I talk about, for from where the ring will be starting from to the bottom, you know, the hand is separate, this is separate, you have to sew this separate, then you attach the hand to it. So that is what this particular note is talking about, and the calculation of it as well. So this is it for the drafting and illustration. I've shown some of the cutting for you, but I'll still do that. Then we'll proceed to assembling of the bag and you see everything. Thank you guys for watching. If you do enjoy this video, give it a giant thumbs up. If you are new to this channel, please try as much as possible to subscribe, and when you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be one of the first people when we upload a new video that will be getting notified. Share this with your friends. If you are watching this and you know it's not of use to you, you know someone that will be of use to them, please share this video with them. Leave a comment in the comment section down below on what you think of this video and what you would like to see on this channel, or what you are expected of us to do if you are not enjoying this video. Thank you guys for watching, and let's proceed. So guys, talking about things you'll be needing to make this particular duffel bag. First, we have the zip here, the zip head. As you know, in bag making we use separate zip head with zip rope so that you can cut the length you want whenever you want to use, then you attach. So I'm using size 7 of the zipper head. As you can see, this is an ordinary one, but very durable as well. So this is size 7. This is the zip rope as well, the size 7 zip rope. This is not size 6, this is not size 5, this is size 7. So if you want to know more about zip rope, I did a video on zip rope, so I will be linking it in this side right now. As I'm talking now, you see it will be linked there, so you should go and watch that video. So then we have this like a over ring we use for the handle as well. So as I said, I'm making 2 bags, so for each bag you need 4 of it. So I have 8 here, and the zip as well, I'm using 2 just the opening zip. I'm not putting any other zip. So I need my rope, the taping. As you can see, this is the small rope we use in taping the inside. As at the same time, I've made a video dedicated to taping, how you can tape the inside of your bag like a pro. You should go and watch that video. You should search this channel and you see it as well. Then I have another rope here. This is a bigger webbing. I use this for my handle, inside of the handle, to pipe it with my piping. So this is what I'll be using for the handle. Then this is the piping as well I'm using. There's a bigger piping and there's a smaller piping. Anyone you decide to use, how big you want your hand to be, that's what you use. So without being said, so the next thing will be talking now. Okay, I've shown you all the cutting. So I have my hands, these are my hands, and this is one of my side. I've already cut it. The other one is wet, I place on the decks. I'll be cutting right away. So then this is the main panel of the bag. As you can see, as big as it, this is folded into 4 places and as wide as it is. So that's what I will be needing. So I will be cutting this now. So what I normally do is, when I cut the first one, like this is the one I was showing you that I measure. As you can see the ink on it. I measure to cut it out. So when I cut this out, then I'll place it on the rest of the panel, then start tracing them out or start cutting them out. So what I'll be advising for you beginner is, if you know you will be producing like most of this bag, you'll be producing mass of it, or maybe frequently like every week or 2 weeks or a month, you should try as much as possible to make a pattern. You should get a pattern paper, then you make a pattern of it, or you should get a cardboard paper. So that will save you energy of measuring, because me, I prefer to do it that way, because sometimes, as I said earlier, it depends on the material you're using. There are some material that are stretchy and there are some that are not stretchy. So enough for the talk, let me proceed to cutting this, then I'll show you, then we'll start assembling the rest of the bag. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this particular video, give it a giant thumbs up. If you are new to this channel, subscribe. For those of you who are subscribed already, you should also like this video. Leave your comments in the comment section down below on what you think of this channel and how we can improve to suit you guys. Thank you guys for watching. So here are the hands, guys. I just finished piping them. So the next thing I'll be doing now is attaching the ring to it. So I just finished. I've put the webbing inside, the big webbing, as you can see. Then the piping is also inside. I don't know if you can, as you can see, you see there, that's the piping I can see from afar. So that's the piping inside. It makes it too strong. So the next thing for us now is to put the ring, this particular ring. So once we put this, then we attach it to the material itself. Here is the hand. This is how I've made it. As you can see, this is how we make it one. So it will be sewed down this way, be attached down like this. So what we normally do is, this is the piping. As you can see, the piping is inside. Let me push it back. From here to this place is 2 inch. So it depends on how you want it to look like. You can even put it up to 2.5 inch. After you sew it to be rough this way, then you have to cut this out. When you cut this out, it's going to look the way you want it to be, to bring out the perfect shape. Cut the excess out. So after you cut the excess out as well, you use your spark or maybe your matches to burn it. In this situation, my spark, the gas is finished. I have to go to market to buy another one. So let me just use matches to burn. So you burn all the thread, then you burn the extras, the excess webbing inside again. So just avoid it from losing, not losing because you have to stitch it well, but to avoid it from the web losing its shape. So that is it. So welcome back, guys. This is the progress so far. I've inserted the handle to it and the second handle as well, then the zip as well. I've done the stitching from the inside and the outside as well, as you can see clearly. So the next thing, and I've made my center, this is it, and to the other side as well, this is it as well. So and I talk about, when I was talking about the illustration, we talk about the measurement in between the back. So I put 6, as you can see, this is 6 inch in between the two hands. Then from where this is starting here to the up this side before I insert the zip is 5.5. So let's measure that and see what it's giving us. As you can see, it's giving us 5/4. The half is gone because we've sewn that to the zip. As you can see, this is it. So the next thing we'll be doing now is to join the side to the bag with the lining. The one you see I just take away now is with the lining. So you insert this, you start it. This is the center as well. The center is there. You put the center where it's supposed to be, then you proceed to sew it. So I will be showing you when I will be sewing and taping it around the bag. I hope you guys are enjoying this particular video. If there's any question you have, please feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. If you are new to this channel, subscribe. When you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified when we upload a educative and new video every time. If you're enjoying this video, give it a giant thumbs up. Share this with people you think it will be helpful to them, people that are starting new. And thank you guys for watching, and let's proceed to finish the video. So here is the bag, guys. I hope you guys love it. You see the way I tape it. I tape every aspect of the bag, every shape, and this is the gusset. This particular thing you are seeing, this is the gusset of the bag, and it is also cut taping. So you see the way I tape it, everything is intact, sewed very well, the way I want it. When you get to this ending, you try as much as possible to fold this. So it's now left for us to turn it back. So let's see how the bag look. So this is our bag, very beautiful, the way we want it to be. So if I put a little bit of carton inside now, it's going to maintain its shape. So let me do that and show you guys. So here is the bag. So as you can see, I've put it inside a box. I put a box inside to show the shape of the bag. A little bit of the shape, not all the shape, because when you put your luggage, when you put your clothes inside to bring out the normal shape, everywhere is going to full, as you see. So this is just a simple duffel big traveling bag. I hope you guys love it. So this is it. I make two of it. This is the first one I made. So I put this, and this is the one I use in making this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this particular video. Give this video a giant thumbs up. Make sure if you are new in this on this channel, please subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be one of the first people to get notified when we upload a new video. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any question, please leave it down in the comment section down below. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and bye for now.